Oh, snap. Okay, you know what? There's another one. I got another one. The Marine Rapper. No, I'm not doing enough. Is it 48 seconds? Is that really it? I gotta go to his channel. I gotta see. Hold up. All right, so we'll look at the Marine Rappers one. It's 47 seconds. I mean, I got nothing to lose here. Let's see. Rebel Bird says Dax is releasing one tomorrow. I know. I planned this stream before he announced that, so it just is what it is. I'll have to throw that into the next stream. All right, but yeah, let's check out the Marine Rapper.
Cause a rich man, cause a rich man.
This for the women who birth our daughters and sons and they nurse our all of our family while we are traveling, trying to get paychecks and work hard.
Oh, that's nice. So he's saying to all the ladies, they birth our children. They take care of everything while we're trying to grind and make a dollar here. I love that. Obviously, you guys know I dropped a video with Keegan, which it's tough to get her in here, partially because, you know, I'm trying to persuade her to even have any desire to join me in the studio. So it's not like, this isn't like what she signed up for necessarily. And then the other thing is we have 3 kids already, and then she's pregnant with twins. So she's like busy all the time. So I like that he said that. He's like, yeah, like, here's shout out to the ladies. They birth us. They take care of our kids. And then, you know, they're holding down the fort while we try to get that paper. Fight the world in some cases.
Love our family while we are traveling, trying to get paychecks and work hard. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Only looks like I got half of my paycheck. How can I explain this all to a baby? I know I'll read it, the statement you gave me. Near miss a lot, know you've been working daily around the clock. Gotta provide for the family you got, but you laid off, sincerely your boss, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, man. Dude, that hits pretty hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got strung along in my last job because I was told them, I'm like, this isn't working out. Biden-inflation is killing me. I'm not making enough to pay the bills. I gotta go. And they're like, is there any way that you would stay? And I was like, yeah, if you pay me a lot more. Like, that's pretty simple. And they're like, all right, well, like, just give us some time to sort some things out. We have somebody who's retiring, and then we'll, like, negotiate. So I'm like, okay. So I wait, then have a meeting. And they're like, okay, well, we're about to have, like, the end of the year vacations and stuff. So can you wait until this date? And so I wait some more. And then we have the meeting, and they're like, yeah, you know, you're at the ceiling, and we're not going to give you any more money. I'm just like, you could have said that 4 months ago, bro. And then I would have already been looking for something when it was a better time to get a job. So I end up rolling out of there because that shit wasn't working out. Now it's like economic collapse, freaking quiet firing. They're shrinking everywhere. They're shrinking their staff. They're letting people phase out. They're not replacing them. They're hiring freeze. And it's just stingy. Like, this is what we knew was coming. We knew it was coming. You can't screw up the economy that badly and then just expect the market to be perfect and keep going. So the housing bubble is coming basically to a crashing halt because interest rates are so high. New people can't buy homes. And people can't sell homes and then buy a new home. So they're just stopped. And so the only people still buying homes are the people who don't have to borrow money, which is like BlackRock, Vanguard, all those dudes. So they're buying up homes for the poor bastards that have run out of money and need to sell their house. So they're now gypping them because they don't have to compete against you and me who would take out a mortgage. So they can lowball people for their house. So the rich win again. Go figure. And then, like he was saying, they're like, I know you got a family. I know you got all this to do. You're laid off. See ya. Pack your desk up. Be out by this afternoon. Thank you for your 8.5 years of service. We don't really care.
It would make it easier for me, Jimmy, if you left now. It's like a Band-Aid. Just rip it off. We'll both feel better.
Gotta provide for the family you got, but you laid off, sincerely your boss, I'm sorry. Isn't that sounding outrageous? How about you go home and say that? Go to your daughter and tell her you broke, cause when your boss would give you some change, you would take it. I am not one to just take it. I am not one to be lazy. Earn what I get, I put days in. I am just one my payment.
Lord, it's a damn shame.
Okay, that was 47 seconds, but it was great. Good job, the Marine rapper. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was good. Like I felt what he was feeling there, man. Like we were on that, dude. I just think there's a lot of people that feel exactly that situation and they need to vent about it. And Oliver Anthony, Chris, he vented about it, screaming at the top of his lungs with just his dogs around outside. And I like that everyone who did like a remix off of his exact video, they honored it with being outside. So I know Burden's was a little bit different, but it was more of just a remake. And then they dropped their Tactical Truth nukes all over the place. So I really enjoyed that. But anyway, this one was really good. That was 47 seconds, but that was 47 seconds of passion and pain, bro. He literally just sat there and read off the page. Like this is your laid off thing. And I've heard stories of these people who have been in like jobs for 25, 30 years, and then they get told by some asshole that's brand new to the company, yeah, we're switching from pensions to 401ks, so your vested pension is just going away that you agreed to when you started working here. So now you can start getting like 40% of 4% contribution towards a 401k, which is dick when it comes to retirement. It's absolutely not good. So just so you know, if you're like in one of those positions, you got to do something else. I remember when I was 21 years old, I had a financial advisor come up to me, never forget it. And the lady was like, "Oh, what do you do with your money and whatever?" And I was like, I was 21, I didn't have any kids, and I was making pretty good money, and I didn't spend it. So I was like, yeah, I saved 20% of my income, and then I put 10% into my 401k. I'm like in the top percent of savers, like in the freaking country. So I'm good. And she's like, "Well, come check out some stuff over at my office, and maybe I could help you like earn a couple extra $1 million over your lifetime, like with investments and stuff." So I go to her office, and then we plug in all the numbers of what I had saved and what I had invested. And basically she broke the news to me. It's like, yeah, that's not going to do shit for you when you are actually old enough to need it. Inflation is going to get to a point where what you had put in back then, by the time you need it, it's not going to be worth what you need it to be worth. Like you're not as good as you think you are. And I was like, well, if I'm not good, then everyone must be pretty screwed. And she's like, yeah, pretty much. Like people don't know how screwed they are once they got away from the pensions and let the inflation take off. Everyone's screwed. So you gotta have assets, you gotta have side hustles, you gotta have other things producing income, or else you're just screwed. I'm sorry. Or you're gonna be working till you die, till the day you die. That's like just the reality for the average person now. We won't give you more money, but we'll give you a pizza party. Yeah, I've seen plenty of that. Dreadpool says, "I miss work. To be honest, I was working 2 jobs till my 22nd birthday, then became quadriplegic and couldn't anymore, but I miss it." Dude, yeah, sorry to hear that. That's rough. At 22, that's very rough. Someone mentioned Ghost with Keegan. That was a good one. That was really cool. That was when we got to announce the pregnancy. She surprised me 3 times in one day. This is the order of events. This is behind the scenes. I'll let you guys know. So I'm in here working my ass off editing a video, right? I'm like hyper focused edit mode. Keegan walks around the corner and she's just like, "Hey, I could join you in like one of those music reaction videos." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that'd be really cool. Like I'll let me just think of something. And we'll set it up." And then she's like, "And I can do it right now." Oh, okay. All right, yeah, fine. So I'm just like setting up the lights, turning on everything, getting the camera set up, and like trying to save my work. And literally as I'm finishing the lights, I'm coming up with a few song options to do reactions with her. Finally, we get to start. I'm like giddy the whole time, and you could tell at the beginning of the video because, she finally said she would join me. So we do the Tom McDonald ghost reaction because I know she just hates rap. She hates hip hop. She doesn't like any of that. And so I'm just like, yeah, we're going to go with that. It's like a pop song, lovey-dovey pop song, which she's not really into lovey-dovey songs either, but I was just like, I just had to do something. So do the pop song. She likes it enough, and we go through the song. We get finished with it, and then we're supposed to go over a few news things, but she then surprises me. Boom, I'm pregnant. And I was like, what? You're kidding me. So the whole thing was a setup so that I could be on camera when I found out. And she did that. And then she was like, yeah, and I wanted to get another video like when we get a picture of the baby, right? The twins. But we didn't know it was twins. I couldn't get a babysitter, so I had to babysit the kids while she was getting the like picture taken for the sonogram where they were checking if it was okay and size and whatever. And so we get home and she's like, all right, let's go do the next video. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, like for the picture. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. So I set it up again and I'm so excited because I just want to see the picture. You see at the end, the very end of the ghost video, it's like first there's the reveal that she's pregnant and then it cuts and it's like 2 weeks later. And then it's like me excited, and then I open it, and then I'm just like, oh, shit. Like, I was not ready when I saw twins, like, typed out on there with the picture of them. And I'm like, what? So that's still sinking in. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty head wrapped around it now. But that was, like, the biggest just boom surprise ever. So I got surprised 3 times. 1, that she would even tolerate coming in here. 2, that she was pregnant, and then she followed it up with a 3rd one, which she didn't even know was a surprise yet, that she was pregnant with twins. And all that got shared in a YouTube video for you guys. So that was pretty cool. Para says that was epic. Yep, it was epic. Huddle says should have been suspicious of her at that time. I should have, but I was so excited that she decided to join me. I wasn't suspicious at all. Like, it totally glossed past the radar. I was too happy. Dagnar, whenever anyone watched a Jeff video, don't forget to spam the comments. I double spam every video. I appreciate that, Dagnar. I love that you write spam, too. That's the best part of it, probably. You said you bet Keegan would get a laugh out of no more heart emojis or dummies. Yeah, there's quite a few. I've had so many comments because, guys, if you hadn't seen it, you got to check out the video that dropped this morning. It was, or she hates rap, so we showed her Tom McDonald, I hate hip-hop. And I was really happy about that one. I thought that it crushed. And it's doing pretty well. I mean, it's a 3-year-old song. It's a 3-year-old song. And by my standards on my channel, it's doing incredibly well. So I'm super excited about it. And yeah, Keegan's just a beast. And she steals the show. She doesn't mean to. She doesn't try to. But she's just a beast. And people love it. You're going to get hate every time. And every video she's been in. Just like about every video I've been in, there's hate that comes through. So it's just a matter of getting used to that. Oh, yeah, and you said, and you have that to show them when they get older. That's right. This is immortal. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, you know how much legacy I have in media that people can see later? I think that's one of the coolest things about this whole operation. Well, I probably need to make some backup drives and put them in a safe in case the Stasi tries to erase me from everything. But at the moment, at least, it's pretty well documented where I am in this fight in the culture war and against the man. Like, you know, this is a ideological culture information war that we're dealing with. It's not with sticks and stones or slinging bullets. It's like breaking narratives, bringing the facts, crushing people, and trying to do it in an entertaining way. That's what's hard. Like, I don't want to be super boring and dry because that's where the right screws up. I'm not going to lie. The conservative side, there's a bunch of people that walk around with sticks up their asses, and no one wants to sit around and deal with them. They're just like, you're too damn boring. You're too monotone. You're too, you know what I mean? It's not grabbing attention. So the left wing and the liberal side has monopolized entertainment forever. Probably because they're creative enough to believe their own bullshit. Like, you gotta have enough of an imagination to do the mental gymnastics to believe in 70 genders and communism. They're able to play pretend and do it in a very entertaining way. and the right struggles with that. I want to try to bring both. I want it to be entertaining truth bombs. I want it to be rebellion, but also like eye-catching, you know what I mean? So that's why I want to have the post-production. I want to have the editing. I want to have the music. So I just want it to be, if Mr. Beast was red-pilled, I'm just kidding. I have no interest in doing anything Mr. Beast-esque, but he does have certain aspects that are brilliant in his editing and how they make the videos. And so, you know, I'm trying to learn a little bit from a lot of different people and implement everything that I can that's beneficial to my style. And I have announced already, I'm making a second channel, Freedom to Create, which is going to be me teaching everyone how to do this. Because that way, if I get hit by that bus or grabbed by the Stasi or thrown in the gulag, whatever, other people can learn from it and then they can take up the mantle and go for it, you know? So that'd be really cool. So we got the educational channel coming. We got the day show. I'll see you guys. It's going to be tomorrow at 3:30 to 4:30 because tomorrow is our 11th anniversary. So we're going to go to like a pretty nice place. And then we're going to go to the rodeo because Keegan is an awesome country girl like that. That's what we're doing on our anniversary. So bless her. We're going to bring a little stadium seat, but I can't imagine being pregnant with twins and then sitting at a rodeo for like 4 hours. But that's what she's doing because she's awesome like that. But yeah, we got the daily show. And I've said that before. We're not going to have the music in it. It's not going to be reactions. It's not going to be gaming. It's just going to be me going through news, cultural things. And like I said, there's a lot of music now that's starting to integrate into news and politics and culture because culture and entertainment is finally catching up to the politics. So they only had to be wrong for like 6 years of Trump, just that era of Trump and Rona. And it's now caught up to the point where people are like, yeah, no, like I feel brave enough to speak up and to tell the truth and to fight in the counterculture. It is very obvious and apparent which side is the counterculture now. So all the cool kids are over there, and that's where I've lived my whole life, which is the counterculture. When I was a teenager, I was listening to Pennywise and Bad Religion and just all this like angry anti-establishment punk music. Like that's what I got juiced up on as a kid. And then like AC/DC and Metallica and Guns N' Roses. And then some country stuff, but not really any rap. Like that was really foreign to me. Point is, I've basically been like a rebel without cause since forever. My last day of senior year in high school, I rode my motorcycle to school and just wore a bathrobe and boxers and flip-flops. That's a true story. They were pretty pissed off. I'm just like walking through the halls in a blue velvet Hugh Hefner robe with like aviator sunglasses and flip-flops. And I just walk the halls in that shit like I own the place. That 100% happened. But that's just been the whole life. And then they're trying to like control every aspect of everything. And I'm just like, wrong person. That's the wrong guy. Nope.